you guys are probably doing multiple projects at the same time in your class, right? You've got your lecture recaps, you have your assignments, you have your tests, you have your kind of your different levels of tests, right? Midterm exam, quizzes, midterm exams, and finals. But once you finish a lecture, once you've gotten the first draft of a lecture or the second draft of a lecture notes written, you're not actively working on that on a daily basis, right? That's now a reference document, no? So the moment that it's a reference document, in my opinion, I would take it out of the active project folder and I would file it in my class binder, right? Because now what happens is every time I want to reference that thing, I'm going to the class binder, and then I clear the clutter of my active projects. Like on a daily basis, I can't do more than like 2 or maybe if I'm lucky 3 really, really good work on an active project. So if I have like 15 active projects, like I'm overcommitted. Right. And so if I'm storing all of my class stuff in my active project things, like emotionally, I'm going to be overwhelmed there. But if like there's this really nice sense of accomplishment, could you imagine if you have like lecture 4, lecture 5, lecture 6, and then you finish lecture 4 and you clear it from your active project, put it in your binder in reverse chronological order. So now that's done. And then you immediately move on to the next one, right? And for every one of your lectures, assignments, and tests, I would have a different folder in my active project thing, so that as I, like, okay, this few hours of work, I'm going to do that particular thing. So I go out and take it, work on it. If I get to a place where I think it's good, file it in my binder. And then at the end of the class, that's where I would have like a separate space in my house or in a different filing cabinet for like all the resources that I had for that class go into one space like that right here. Sadly, I didn't have this type of guidance when I was an undergrad. And so that story that I threw it away. But like, if you needed any resources from any of my grad school classes from the second year of grad school onward, they're right there. Like I literally took those binders, took them out, put them in a folder. Now I have those binders are now relevant for the next quarter because I'm not